Hi, today we are going to learn about Mapstruct using Spring Boot and Lombok. You may be familiar about Lombok, right? Without you manually generating the setter getters and toString and hash code and equals method, we can simply use the @data and setter getters and all our constructor. We will discuss in some other video using about Lombok. Yeah, now we will continue to look into that Mapstruct using Lombok on Spring Boot application sorry. So if you see here, right, I have developed a demo application using the Mapstruct. If you see here, first we will go to the pom.xml. I'm using Java 8. So if you see right here, here we should mention Java 8, but what happening is I am directly using here Java 8 instead of mentioning there itself. So we can mention here also Java 8, and Mapstruct version is 1.3.1 final. So if you saw here, we have mentioned like compiler, maven compiler. Why? Because the Mapstruct will generate automatically implementation classes of the mapper. So if you see here, we have mentioned a maven compiler plugin. Instead of that, annotation processor like Mapstruct. So it will be generating the path in the plugin, under the target folder. So let's move. This is the dependency you should add for the to get the Mapstruct and all. So this is the dependency you had, and this is the Lombok dependency. And then after, if you go here, you should add the plugin related to the maven compiler, because we should generate the mapper implementation classes, right? So that's why. So I'm going here. So I have implemented so many things, but we will simply to get the basic understanding today. We will see in the next lectures, like dig into the more inside of the Mapstruct, but at present we will see about basic things, like see, I have created employee class using I didn't create manually setters and getters here. I am directly using the @data and all constructor, no constructor. So I have used those, and here employee D2 I have created data transfer object. Here I have created a field like a full name. Here I have created first name, last name. In the employee, I have created an employee controller. In the employee controller, the first method, it seems slash employee, like it will return the employee DTO after conversion, like I have used employee mapper transfer to employee DTO. So if we go to the employee mapper, right? So if you go to the employee mapper, I have used here @mapper. @mapper why I have used in the sense I should tell to the compiler like, okay, its interface actually, if you observe. So the interface, or else you can use abstract class also. Most preferably, most of the production code looks like interfaces only. So generation or implemented class to the Mapstruct. So that's why we have used map. And why component model? In the sense, component model will tell to Spring context, application context to, okay, this is the Spring component, just use without auto wired. You can use auto wire also. I have used a private final, so no need to bother about that. And we have so many things here, like CDI, Spring JS 300, JS 330, like that. So you can go deep into that. Next one. So first one, transfer employee to employee D2 here. So employee class is there here. So I am simply, what I am doing is I am transferring the employee object to employee D2. Employee have, like we saw, right, first name, last name. In the employee D2 we have only full name. So what I am doing here is I am directly using @mapping annotation. @mapping annotation will do like, okay, I want to map source object this one, target object this one. So source and target will have. And moreover here for our use case we want to convert two fields, like employee have two fields like first name and last name, but target employee D2O means that is the target object, right? Target object have only full name, so we want to convert those two fields by combining appending those two fields into to the full name. So what I'm doing using expression means we can use a Java expression here, like a new employee, like a date conversion, those things also we can do simply here itself. So expression of Java of employee in the sense like here object what I am passing, right? That object employee dot get first name and slash why I am using to get the some space here. So that's why this is the space I am telling. So to differentiate, right? This is the first name, this is the last name, to get a clear cut idea. So target to employee D2. And I have written here also like suppose if we have a multiple list of employees and we should convert to the list of employee D2O. So we inside it will use trans employees D2O only. So I will show you in the employee mapper IMPL. There I will show you. At that moment you will get a clear cut idea. So here I am using I'm just telling like we can use default methods also, right, in the interface. So convert employee list to map. Suppose some use case like okay, I'm sending a list of employees, so what I need at the end of the day is like it will return the map of employees. So I kept here string is like the key is like first name I kept, and employee object as I have kept like a value. So I am using collectors map. So you already familiar, right, about streams and all. So I have user function dot identity because it will return the same whatever input will come. So I am returning that one, and then after convert employee to employee D2O list to map. So here I am passing the here also same thing is going on, but here what I am doing is I am converting to the employee itself. But here what I am doing is I am converting to the employee D2O. So I have used internally trans to employees. This mapper itself automatically will pick the at that mapping, these things also will pick automatically. So to the employee controller I have used those methods like in employee mapper. First one is like to convert employee to employee D2O. Second one is to convert employee list to employee D2O list, and the third one is like employee list to employee D2O map. So let's go to the let's check the so I told you, right, in the target folder we will get that target classes mapper IMPL classes. So I will show you. To get that, what should we need to do? In the sense we should simply run as maven build, and we should type here like a clean install. So the maven phases, right, clean, verify, compile, those things we can do compile also, but I'm doing install, so nothing is like different. So let's see, it should get success screen, it should get. So means build success we should get. Yeah, you see, right, build success, and we can directly go to that target folder, and inside the target folder we can see simply that sources like application data. So just refresh this thing. So I have refreshed. Go to the generated source. Here we can see the demo jar, but we are excited about the mapper IMPL classes. So I am going here, and here employee mapper IMPL open, and if you see here, right, if you see here employee mapper implements employee mapper IMPL implements employee mapper. So here it's checking it is automatically generated one. I didn't do anything actually. So it is checking one, and here set full name, whatever the expression you have, remember, right, in the expression column Java full name first name plus employee dot get last name I have written, right? So same thing it is using, and here transfer to employee details, that list to list of employees to list of details. So I have written these things because these two don't have implementation, but that again those two are there, right? Map conversion that has a default method, so that's why it is not came here. So let me go to the now, just run the class, run the application. So let's run. Yeah, you see, right? Started the application in port number 8080. So I'm postman. I am first, we will see first employee. So just send it. See, full name Narendra Kohli. You saw, right? There I have used only I'm passing employee object, but at the end I am getting the employee DTO, like full name Narendra with space. You should observe here space too. So Narendra Kohli, that expression is working. So now I am converting, I am using the list of employees to list of employees DTO. So see, Kumar Kohli, Narendra Kohli. So this is the list of employee DTO I am getting. Next, employees map. So you saw, right? Here I told you, right? String is like first name, and value is like employee DTO. So everything is working fine, right? Just remember these things. We will continue in next session in deeper. We will go into the deep into the Mapstruct using Spring Boot, using qualified by, and using some annotations, means at the rate named one. Those things also we will get into that one too in next session.